After losing the opening game in the Sherwood Division semifinals in overtime, the Estevan Bruins were looking to tie up the best-of-7 series with the Weyburn Red Wings in front of a large home crowd at Spectra Place March 4th. Both teams had their chances at the beginning of the game, but it was the goalies who were the stars early on. The Red Wings were able to break the ice midway through the first period when Weyburn forward Keegan Bruce scored his first of the postseason on the wraparound. That was all the scoring in the first as the Red Wings took a 1-0 lead into the intermission. It was a penalty-filled second period as both teams had 2 power play chances, but neither team could cash in. The rough play also picked up in the second, with Bruins Calder Neufeld and Red Wings Robert Wilkinson right in the middle of things. The two players racked up 7 penalty minutes each, which included 5-minute fighting majors in this spirited tilt. The Red Wings also added to their lead in the second when Jesse Ross was sprung on a breakaway. The leading scorer in the SJHL doesn't miss on many of these opportunities, and he beat Stephen Glass to give his team a 2-0 lead after 40 minutes of play. Heading into the third down 2, the Bruins came out of the gates with a big push, generating 14 shots on net. Unfortunately, Mitch Kilgore was there to stop them all for the Red Wings. Glass also did a great job in the third, keeping the Red Wings lead to 2. But in the end, Weyburn would add an empty net goal and win Game 2 of the series 3-0. The Bruins are down 2-0 in the series, but Coach Keith Cassidy said his team can't look at the series score as they prepare for future games.
Yeah, but you know what? That's where it gets dangerous. When you start looking at what the score in the series is, you're done. Right now, we've got to look at it one game at a time, and because if we start thinking about the fact that it's 2-0, that seems like a huge hill to climb, but it's not. It's one game at a time. You got to win 4 to win the series. And that's why they play best out of 7.
The Bruins outshot the Red Wings 33-30. But Cassidy said his team needs to show more drive when trying to score.
Well, you know what? It's just, this is playoff hockey. I'll tell you, Kilgore played a heck of a game tonight, made some great stops. You just got to have the determination that no matter what's going on, that puck's going to go in the back of the net. And I think that's something that we were missing tonight. We got the shots. Whether we wanted to follow them up and make sure we put them through the back of the net is something completely different. So I was pleased with the effort, other than the fact that we didn't look hungry enough in front of the net.
After going 0 for 7 on the power play on the night, Cassidy said it will be something to look at for the next game.
I was thinking about that too coming off. I mean, we got great movement on the power play. It generated good opportunities, but it didn't net us any goals. Is there something wrong with the power play other than it's not scoring goals? No, it's working pretty well, but we're just not putting the puck in the net on it. So we may take a different approach. We'll sit down and watch the tape tonight and make some adjustments tomorrow in practice.
For EstevanMercury.ca, I'm Reese Kelso.